Christian Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Fire Starters, Igniting Revivals and Sustaining Spiritual Awakening, compiled by Mike Signorelli, narrated by Bob Souer. Forward. Lou Engle. In what looked like a broken-down inner-city neighborhood, I was led into a dark, nondescript building. Stepping inside, I saw what was anything but nondescript. I was plunged into a fire pit of spiritual passion, explosive and joyful worship, transformed lives, testimonies of deliverance from witchcraft and sexual addictions so dynamic I was taken back. Then this man, Mike Signorelli, whom I had met before but knew nothing of his ministry, began to speak of this love invasion of darkness, church planting, hell-invading movement. I thought, who is this guy? He's a burning, shining lamp, a new breed of apostle, a fire starter and a fire sustainer. There are others, you know, many others, raised up by God's passion for the world and arising out of this death of civilization collapsing culture, these consecrated and anointed ones, forged out of the fires of fasting and prayer, persevering through the deserts of divine dealings and delays, and then lifted into God-given prophetic encounters and dreams of destiny, risk all to follow Jesus and frame the future with him. They are prophets who see and proclaim an alternate reality to the present entrapment under a universal lie. They are to the winner-take-all evangelists who break through governmental and demonic obstacles to win masses for Christ. They are the ones who carry bags of seeds of spiritual hunger and throw them everywhere, lifting up lovers and worshippers of God in a generation starved for the presence. They are the burning ones who live and build for revival, and all who gather around them light their candles to their torch. They are normal people like you and me who believe in a great God and that He can live great in them. Finally, they are great leaders who give articulation to that which is being groaned in the masses, thus causing bones to rattle and movements to occur that destroy false ideologies and structures of oppression, bring healing to families, reform cities and nations, and bring the longed-for future into the present, the kingdom of God. Now, in his new book, Fire Starters, Signorelli gathers an amazing company of this new breed of movement makers and torchbearers to tell their stories, teach their ways and wisdom, and inspire and inflame all those who listen to run and blaze across the earth. Oh, that thousands will listen to this burning book, draw near to its flame, and hear their names being called, and then go forth with their little rod and the great I Am to light fires all over the world. Lou Engle, President of Lou Engle Ministries. Introduction. Mike Signorelli. For generations, many of God's greatest leaders have departed this world with the baton still clutched in their hands, unable or unwilling to pass on their unique lessons, be those failures or successes. What if there existed a book that could serve as that baton? Imagine the possibility of being mentored by leading revivalists and movement makers from previous eras, engaging in conversations about their personal failures and public triumphs. Picture yourself pulling up a seat as if they were speaking directly to you, receiving wisdom that cost them entire seasons of their lives. While we have access to sermons and private journals from the spiritual giants of old, there hasn't been a comparable level of intentionality in transmitting their knowledge until now. Fire starters, those anointed individuals who could discern how to transform desperate and dry conditions into smoldering embers, have revolutionized our perspectives, methodologies, and perceptions in both culture and the expression of the kingdom of heaven on earth. They possessed the ability to nurture embers and fan smoldering circumstances into flames of revival. These visionaries knew how to kindle seemingly insignificant sparks until they blazed into full-fledged movements. But what happens when the art of making fire isn't transmitted to the next generation? What are the consequences when only fragmented and isolated strategies are passed on? We find ourselves doomed to learn the hard way, pioneering when we should be inheriting. As I write this, the world is undergoing a great transition. My international travels over the past several years have revealed the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?